Several areas to talk about in the tropical Western Pacific today. We have Tropical Storm Bebinca currently impacting Guam and the Mariana Islands. But I also want to mention Yagi. Now, into Vietnam, the death toll has rose to 160 people now, with many people still missing, all due to the flooding and landslides that took place during this storm system. We had heavy amounts of rainfall, swelling a few of the rivers out here, especially along the border of northern Vietnam and southern China. The Red River flowing over the banks there. There was a landslide in the Lao, which 19 people died and 13 still missing in that particular incident. Now, remember, Yagi was the strongest storm system to hit Vietnam, which they do get hit by typhoons here, in several decades. Winds were reported along the coast at 150 kilometers per hour. And this is after the storm moved over Hainan in southern China, causing some serious damage there, but also into the Philippines, where 13 deaths were reported. So, boy, it is still an ongoing situation there with all of that rain still trying to dry out. Meanwhile, we continue to monitor our latest tropical storm, Bebinca, out here located just over Guam. In fact, this look at your satellite imagery, not quite typhoon level. You know, this is still trying to get its organization together, but we are seeing a lot of lightning kind of flare up in that core. Big thing for Guam is we are still seeing the rainfall. Even after this pulls away over the next few days, going to continue to see that inflow on the back side of it, bring those showers, and that even is going to stretch with this river of moisture, that monsoonal inflow, all the way back towards the Philippines. So parts of Visayas into northern Mindanao, still seeing that rain. For Guam, though, tropical storm warnings have been issued by the Guam National Weather Service. Also, a flood watch not directly associated with the core of the storm, but that inflow in those showers on the backside of it, which they could see upwards of 10 inches before all is said and done. But like I mentioned, currently the storm is pushing right over Guam. This is actually current observation. Kind of interesting to see that 16 gusting to 35. Pressure continues to fall at 2968 for the inches of mercury, with a peak wind at about 35 knots. That means tropical storm strength wind gusts are being reported there at Guam International. I'm sure Anderson on the north end of the island, if we zoom this right in, also probably something very similar, 26 to 33. So yeah, you know what? It's solid low-end tropical storm type conditions, passing rain and all that good stuff. Meanwhile, though, let's pull back the picture, because this is not going to be a one and done. The storm is going to move towards the northwest, rounding the WestPacWx, located right in here, pulling east of the Philippines. So I'm not worried about going out there. But Okinawa and the southern Japanese islands, which, you know, they already got a couple storms this year, nothing unusual, are going to probably be looking at maybe a severe tropical storm or low-end typhoon as we go ahead into the end of the week, Saturday over towards Sunday. Monsoonal gyre, though, will be setting up, and see this flow back here towards there and extending back towards the West Philippine Sea all the way into Vietnam. We're going to see that river of moisture, and watch this. Let's just scroll this ahead over the course of next week. So we got another storm possibly developing in Okinawa, heading towards Taiwan, another one behind that, all just spinning up in this monsoonal gyre. That is this moisture flow. If we pull back the picture, you can kind of see this right there. There's your storm. Here's your moisture flow, that enhanced monsoonal flow. You have your high pressure ridge right in there, and then basically kind of a weak high right there. So all of this is going to flow around and run just like that, and you're going to get just this conveyor belt of impacts here over the upcoming weeks. It's definitely pretty serious. But if you're curious, Robert, I saw on TikTok, somebody said it was going to come here to Luzon. This is Spaghetti Ensembles with the ECMWF and the GFS. All the members, their members are like, you get 50 different runs. They're averaged together, and that's when we get our pretty little guidance and our pretty little model right here. Well, all of that is averaged together to give you that. So basically, when you have all these lines kind of close together, it indicates confidence, and the confidence is there that this is not going to go. None of the members are heading out to the Philippines. Really, Okinawa, on Mami Island, southern Japanese islands, all the way down towards possibly northern Taiwan, are the ones you're going to want to watch out more closely in that long range, just based on our ensembles here on top of that. And plus, you're just kind of looking at the overall flow. I mean, it would be no surprise, or it would be a surprise if it would differ from this. So yeah, that's what we're looking at right now. Heart goes out to everybody in Vietnam still being impacted by the storm system, and still the continued flooding taking place there. But if you are here in the Philippines, I know a lot of you are watching from there. Still got those scattered showers here on our Thursday for Tacloban, Bacolod, Legazpi at 32, and you still have that inflow with heavy rainfall in the northern areas of Luzon. Baguio, just 23 degrees for your high. But yeah, here's your scattered showers there for you into Cebu, and same over towards Manila on top of that. So yeah, well, actually one more thing. Guam, still got those scattered showers. Really going to continue over the Wednesday and Thursday, really the rest of the week heading into the weekend. And even into Okinawa, it's probably going to pick up more so heading into Saturday and Sunday as our storm system pushes on by. So helping you planning your weekend ahead for Okinawa, it's going to be kind of messy. All right, that's a look at what's happening out here today. If you have any questions, though, please let me know. Shout out to all our Patreon members and our sponsors who support this channel. You guys are absolutely legendary. Stay safe out there. Do you hate doing your taxes? Do you struggle figuring out what the law is and money management overseas?
I wish there was an easier way.
Well, FrontrunnerFinancial.com is your choice if this falls into your category. They're an international-based group of American accountants. They're based in Manila, and they're qualified to give you the best information where you are for those international finances. I wish I had these guys when I lived in Tokyo. Each year, it was a struggle. Where I needed to put money, what I needed to do. FrontrunnerFinancial.com. Be sure to check them out and let them know we sent them your way.